Welcome to the Strong Over 60 Bone Density Workout. In today's workout, you'll need a pair of challenging weights and also an optional mat. Let's get ready for our warm-up. And we're going to get started with a step touch. And let's get about 12 to 15 reps here. And transitioning to ham curl, so reach and pull. And heel comes up behind. Creating some heat in the body, getting ready for our weight circuit. And now transitioning to elbow to knee. And focusing on the breath. And last one. Let's get ready for jumping jacks. And let's get about 25 reps here. And if you don't want to do the jumping jacks, you can also just march in place. All right, warm up complete. Take a breath in, exhale, and again breathe in, exhale. All right, let's begin our circuit. We're going to start with a walkout push-up. Now the push-ups can be done on your toes if you'd like. And I love this exercise working in the entire body. Getting about 10 total reps here. And working out at your own pace. And just a couple more. And last one. All right, take a breath in, exhale, and again breathe in, exhale. Okay, go ahead and grab some weights. And I've got 2 10-pound plates here. Let's begin. This is going to be a goblet squat with an upright row. So a wide stance here with the toes turned out, and bring the weights up about chest high. Getting about 12 total reps. Working the adductors, inner thighs, the shoulders. And moving on to shoulder press. You can use hand weights here. I'm using the plates. And let's begin. Getting about 10 reps here. And again, you want your weights to be challenging enough that it's difficult to get through the last 1 to 2 reps. Nice work. And I'm moving on to some heavier weights here. So 2 15-pound plates. And we're going to do a suitcase pickup. Ready, and let's begin. So touching down, coming up, squeezing through the glutes. Getting about 12 to 15 reps here. So doing a lot of compound movements. Also moving fairly quickly from one exercise to another without rest to really burn the calories, speed up your metabolism. A total body workout here. All right, let's move on. Let's begin. We're going to do a row here. So working the lats, squeezing the back, engaging the core. So a straight line from the crown of the head to the tailbone here. Core is turned on, again squeezing the lats. And last view here. All right, nice work. Putting the weights down, moving on to some impact training. We're going to do some jump lunges. Ready, and let's begin. Getting about 12 to 15 reps here. It's great for bone density. And also getting your heart rate up. All right, let's move on. And breathe in, exhale. Some more impact training here. We're going to do a lateral jump. Let's begin. So leaping side to side, about 12 to 15 reps. And see if you can really stomp when you jump side to side to again create some impact for the bone density. All right, take a breath in. Exhale, again, breathe in. Exhale. Let's move on to core. So we're going to take it down to plank. And we're going to hold this for about 30 seconds. So let's begin. So a long line from the crown of the head to the heels. And core is turned on. And you can also modify by coming to your knees. Whatever works for your body today. And we're going to transition to side plank. So right arm down, left arm to the sky, stacking the shoulders and the hips, holding for about 30 seconds. And transitioning to the other side, left arm down, or right arm down, left arm to the sky. Shoulders are stacked, hips are stacked. All right, let's come on up and let's just finish with a little bit of balance. Take a breath in, exhale, breathe in, exhale. We're just going to do a knee lift here. So lifting that right knee, holding for about 30 seconds. And you can lift the arms up if you'd like to make it a little more challenging. And let's go ahead and switch sides. And you can keep the hands on the hips, or you can reach up to the sky. All right, take a breath in, exhale, again breathe in, exhale. So your workout is complete. Don't forget to cool down and stretch or repeat this